Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. John Lackey is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
Smith makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Atlanta, center fielder, number 17.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, a nice job there going the other way with this ball. You know, this is something that they're going to need to do, and he's on base with a leadoff single to start the ball game.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and they get the double play. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Freddie Freeman will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Drilled to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a scoreless first for John Lackey. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Hector Oliveira has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 28.
Eric Ibar is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 1, Eric Ibar.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
Tehran into his motion. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Here's Jason Heyward now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Up at the plate, you've got to be thinking right side, but these guys are no dummies out there. They likely won't put anything in a location where he can pull it easily.
Lifted the other way out to left center. In there, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, these guys have certainly come to swing the bats. They get the leadoff double, now a single, and they're threatening to put a good number on the board here in the very first inning.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Ben Zobrist now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
The 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely pretty excited about seeing Addison Russell play. He's a guy you cannot fall asleep on when he gets on board because he will run on you. He's in the top 5 in steals in the National League, and we'll see if he can add to his total in this one.
Anthony Rizzo will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's a high pop-up. Pierzynski has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with a quick breather here, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we've got a real spark plug out at shortstop, Eric Aybar. Aybar's won a Gold Glove in the past. Very agile, athletic, covers a lot of ground. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Kyle Schwarber will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Eric Aybar will start us off in the second inning, and I believe, Steve, patience ought to be the watchword here.
Yeah, down on 3 pitches in the first inning. That's making life a little too easy for him out there.
Lackey's ready. First pitch on its way. And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike one. EK, one-year-old ball clubs. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And to make matters worse, they've got to square off against one of the best pitchers in the game, so it's not going to be easy to turn things around here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240. So we'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Settling in now, Nick MARKAKIS. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Good start to the inning here as back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
A.J. Pierzynski will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. Defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Jace Peterson settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Javier Baez will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Hit to short. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
David Ross will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Now a throw over to first. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Full count now. 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
The pitcher, John Lackey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bunting here is Lackey, and he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And this is where you really prove your worth defensively. This is not an easy play here by any stretch of the imagination. But he gets rid of this ball quickly, and he has enough on the throw to get his man at first.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. it really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
0-1 pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
That evens it up, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High pop-up. Calling for it, Peterson. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Braves nothing. Inning, Hector Oliveira. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lackey steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Stepping in, Julio Teheran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Standing in now, Smith. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The left fielder, number 2, Drew Stubbs.
Drew Stubbs steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there he goes towards second. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Runner at first here. One man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Braves 1. Ben Zobrist digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Into the seats. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Hit out towards second. There's Peterson. A quick out number 1.
First baseman number 44.
And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. Anthony Rizzo in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Peterson is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. The inning, Eric Aybar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Nick Markakis is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Lackey comes set. Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in steps their catcher A.J. Pierzynski. From the stretch, he's running towards second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first retires Pierzynski for the 2nd out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
So striding in, Jace Peterson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Javier Baez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Javier Baez.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And I don't think that's where he wanted that 2-seamer to end up. That thing leaked right back over the heart of the plate.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Here's Addison Russell. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 3, David Ross.
David Ross will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lackey. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Well, a pretty productive at-bat last time, like you said, Matt. But right here with 2 outs, we're going to have to see if he can maybe find a gap and drive in a run.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Hector Olivera heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Lackey gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A letter-high breaking ball that time, hammered out to deep left center field, and this one won't be coming back. It is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Into the box, Julio Teheran.
Pitcher number 49.
As he'll take a look at ball one. So that home run a moment ago, estimated at 425 feet. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, that's just a little out of character for him. He's been around the plate all game long, but now he goes 2-0 to the pitcher.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher.
Number 17.
That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. He's probably taken anyway.
Now in the box, Smith. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 2, Drew Stubbs.
Drew Stubbs stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Well, maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Freddie Freeman will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he lays off there. 1-0.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Eric Aybar now. And he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Cubs 2. Dexter comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
And that misses 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lifted the other way to left center. Under it is Stubbs, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
So one away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Markakis, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball out toward right field. Markakis back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Well, this ball seemed like it stayed in the air a long time, but he had a long way to go to get to it. And look at this catch he makes when he finally gets there. A one-handed grab with his back to the infield. That was really well done.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low. And you know what? He may have had a case.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Nick Markakis We'll dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Lackey looks in. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Into the box now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it and taken it out there for the first out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Jace Peterson will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, he's done a pretty good job here of rendering that leadoff double useless. He's come back with a ground out, then a strikeout, and so now it's going to come down to a 2-out base hit if they want to score right here.
Hector Olivera will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Three and 0 now.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Remember, this guy homered off him earlier in the ball game, so he may be a little gun-shy this time around. Understandable.
Julio Teheran strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Schwarber on the move, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it.
Up next for the Cubs.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Javier Baez will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
A lot of times when the pitchers know you're bunting, they'll give you a high fastball like this. It's very easy to keep that bat too low. He just pops this one straight up.
Here's Addison Russell. Sacrifice attempt here. Freeman takes it in. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Yeah, down by a run, they're not taking any chances here. They want to tie this ball game up. And the sacrifice moves a man to third here with just one away.
Miguel Montero will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at third. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Oliveira is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Seventh inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 3-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Seventh inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Miguel Montero will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 47, Miguel Montero.
Smith is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. sliced hard on the ground. Zobrist is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
This is qualified for a quality start so far. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 3 runs allowed. Now, just needs a little help from the bats.
Drew Stubbs digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, a good pitch there to get the out, and looking ahead, he's due to lead off the next half inning, so in all likelihood, this could be the end of the line for him on the mound.
Freddie Freeman gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A strong inning that time out of John Lackey. His club trails, however, it's 3-2. Tommy La Stella will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
It doesn't take long for him to find some trouble here in the 7th. Oh, 1 pitch in the inning, and he's already got the tying run on base. That could spell trouble.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to take over now, and it's the Washington-bred left-hander Eric O'Flaherty that gets the call. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Well, he's done some pretty good damage in clutch situations with 2 RBIs in this game already.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Ibar for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jason Hayward. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at-bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Oliveira in foul ground, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves on top, 3-2. Travis Wood will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 37, Travis Wood.
Eric Aybar will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And Aybar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. Wood's ready. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fowler has a read on it. 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
Nick Markakis will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he sends one deep down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Zobrist is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 3-2. Arodys Vizcaíno is on out. He'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
tap foul at home plate. Lofted in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stubbs moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle of the order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Kyle Schwarber will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 3-2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jace Peterson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Pedro Strop will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Jace Peterson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive to center field, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
In now, Hector Olivera, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Gordon Beckham will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Beckham.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Smith will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Braves strand one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Jason Grilli is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Jason Grilli.
Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Hot shot to third. Oliveira comes up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Yeah, Matt, he's hanging in there among the best in the National League. Currently in 6th place in that department. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. The manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. One out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Miguel Montero waits on deck. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Short, hit hard. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Cubs are down to their final out now, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. front of it, strike one. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Stubbs going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Jorge Soler will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
68, Jorge Soler.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Boy, that's a perfect start to this series so far. They take the first 2 games here on the road, so now they'll look to finish off the sweep tomorrow.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 3-2. So long from Wrigleyville.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Julio Teheran. His record is now 3-2. Give the save to Julio Teheran. The loss goes to John Lackey, just his second loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street Station, 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan Station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 154 Wrigley Field Express routes.